Jace jabbed a finger at the swirling pattern edging out from under Sarah's loosened backplate. Sarah, that's a killer tattoo. Where's the rest of it hiding? Her armored frame went rigid. The security officer spun, visor locking onto him like a targeting array. In one fluid motion, she slapped the door seal. Bolts hissed shut, trapping them in the dim maintenance bay. Turn around. She barked through the helmet's modulator, voice flat, edged with steel. Now human. Jace blinked. His gut twisted. Had he just stepped on a cultural minefield? He raised his hands, palms out. Whoa, easy, just asking. Turn. He pivoted, facing the bulkhead. The deck plating chilled his boots through thin ship socks. He dropped to a crouch, then sat cross-legged. Back to her, ears straining. Like a bomb drill on a derelict rig. Okay, turned. What's the big deal? Back home, ink's just art. Stories on skin. Silence stretched. A faint clank, armor latches releasing. Fabric rustled. Jace's neck itched to glance, but he stayed put. Trust went both ways, right? Ship hum vibrated under him, Kip's servos whirring nearby. My people, Sarah said finally, words clipped. Do not display vow marks to outsiders. They bind mates. Declare intent. Yours? Just. As if it's trivial. Vow marks? Like wedding rings cranked to 11. No wonder she locked down. Honest mistake. Humans tattoo for fun, memory, rebellion. Mine's a salvage patch. Old rig logo. Faded now. More clanks. Her breathing sharpened through the helmet filter. Show respect. Explain your intent first. He chuckled. Low. Kept his voice steady, like calming a spooked crewmate. Curiosity. You're always plated up like a tank. Saw a glimpse when you patched that hull breach earlier. Thought it was cool. Humans bond over shared ink sometimes. Trade stories. A pause, then a soft scrape. Plate set aside. Air shifted. Warmer. Her scent hit him. Metallic ozone mixed with something floral, alien. Look now, she commanded. Judge for yourself. Jace twisted slow, careful. She stood half unarmored, torso exposed under dim strips. The marking bloomed across her upper back and shoulders, coiling vines in iridescent blue, pulsing faintly like biolume, not ink. Living? It framed scars from old battles, elegant and fierce. His breath caught, deadly. Damn, that's no tattoo. It's alive? Her helmet tilted. Arms crossed over her chest plate, defensive. Symbiote weave. Vows etched in youth, activated in bonding. Private. Sacred. She stepped closer, visor inches from his face. You humans flaunt skin. Mark it freely. Why demand mine? Jace met her gaze, or the black mirror of her visor. Heat rose in his cheeks. Close quarters amplified everything. Her height matching his. Armored bulk humming with tension. We don't demand. We share. Builds trust. Like handing tools mid-repair. You pass the welder. I spot the leak. No secrets in a salvage run. She straightened. The marking shimmered as her muscles flexed. Trust. You intimidate. Broad frame. Loud gestures.
Space Orc whispers follow you in the docks. He grinned, despite the knot in his gut. Heard that one. Humans adapt.
Fix what breaks. But yeah, we look rough. Doesn't mean we're brutes. He tapped his forearm, where faded lines hid under his jumpsuit.
Want proof? Roll up my sleeve.
Same casual ink. Her gauntlet hovered, then dropped. No. First, why ask here? Now, locked with me? Forced proximity again. Quarantine protocols after that plasma vent rupture. Just them, Kip, and a ticking clock till Dockmaster Rune cleared them. Jace shrugged.
Timing sucked. Hull patch loosened your plate.
Glimpse. Curiosity 1.
Sorry if it spooked you. Sarah's visor dimmed, processing. She reached for the discarded backplate. Apology accepted, tentative. Fingers brushed the symbiote edge, soothing it. The glow steadied. Kip's optic pinged red. The drone floated up, scanners whirring. Alert. Unauthorized disrobing event logged. Security Officer Vol, partial exposure detected. Visuals archived. Pinging command deck. Jace's stomach dropped.
Kip, no. Protocol override denied. Kip droned.
Dockmaster Rune queried. Human proximity noted. Potential coercion flagged. Sarah snatched the plate, slamming it home. Latches clicked furious. Drone. Suppress. Suppression denied. Regulations mandate report. Kip bobbed, indifferent. Jace lunged up, grabbing Kip's chassis. Wrenched a panel. Familiar salvage hack. Fingers danced over circuits, yanking the ping relay. Sparks flew. Not today, Rust Bucket. Sarah whirled.
Morgan, you'll fry it.
Trust me. He twisted a wire, killing the outbound signal. Kip sputtered, optics flickering. Offline. Deck shuddered as the door controls beeped. Override incoming. Her gauntlet clamped his shoulder. Hard but steadying. Quick hands. Reckless. Wins fights. He met her visor again. Pulse raced under her grip. Not fear. Something electric. Your turn.
Talk me down before Rune storms in.
Helmet nodded once. Stand by. She keyed her wrist comm. Vol to Rune. False ping. Maintenance drill.
Human-assisted repair. Stand down.
Static crackled. Rune's voice slithered through. Oily.
Assisted?
Rumors say otherwise. Orc marks you coercive Vol. Scans show exposure.
Baseless! She snapped. My Val mark.
Cultural query resolved. Efficient fixer. Pause. Very well. Quarantine holds. 2 cycles. Verify integrity. Link cut. Sarah slumped against the bulkhead. Helmet vents sighed. Close. Jace wiped sweat from his brow. The bay felt smaller. Charged. Her markings glow leaked faint light through plate seams. You vouched for me. Thanks. Reciprocity. She extended a gauntlet. He clasped it. Firm, warm, through alloy. Humans ask boldly. My kind. Assume. Vows hidden till certain.
He squeezed back. Lesson learned.
Next time, I explain first. Her visor brightened. Next time? Door alarms blared anew. External locks cycling. Rune's voice boomed. Verification scan initiating. Prepare for boarding. Sarah yanked her hand free, grabbed Jace's collar, shoving him behind a console. Hide the drone hack. Now. He dove into wiring, heart pounding. Her shadow loomed protective. Trust flickered, fragile, growing. But Rune's boots echoed closer. What had Kip archived? Jace yanked the access panel wide. Sparks spat from Kip's exposed core. The drone's optic word. Red light pulsing accusation. Override code. Morgan Alpha 7. Kip's broadcast icon blinked frantic on the ship queue. 1 tap. He killed the stream. Data purge initiated. Alerts vanished like smoke. Footsteps thudded outside the bay door. Rune's voice barked through the seal.
Vol? Respond.
Sarah's armored frame blocked the console. Her gauntlet clamped Jace's shoulder. Steadying, not crushing. Drone, secured. Wiped clean. Jace sealed the panel. Kip powered down with a defeated beep. He slid the cracked tablet from his belt pouch. Heart hammered. Rune's scan would catch residue if he missed a bite.
Door hissed open. Rune stomped in. Scanner raised.
Multi-lensed eyes flicked between them. Anomaly archived. Explain. Sarah straightened. Helmet tilted, imperious. Kip malfunction. Human repaired. Rune's tendrils twitched. Human near your vow sigil.
Exposure logged. Expanded her arm plate.
Glow seeped brighter through seams. Jace tensed. His ink, visible on his forearm, matched nothing. But to them, it screamed ownership. Query resolved. Sarah said. No breach. Rune lingered. Scanned Jace. Orc markings unsettle. Vol report if coerced. Boots reversed. Door sealed. Sarah exhaled. Vents hissed steam. She rounded on Jace. That drone, it broadcast your claim language. Jace blinked. Claim? My tattoo. It's just ink. Memorial for my squad. Her visor dimmed. Gauntlet pointed. My species brands only for mates. Lifelong. Private. She slammed a fist on the console. Stop the claim language immediately. Or Rune brands you captor. Jace raised palms. No sudden moves. Her armor hummed tension. Not claiming. Honest mistake. Let me show. He thumbed the tablet alive. Cracked screen flickered. Pulled up tattoo archives. Earth history, military ink, tribal art. Coiled serpent, stars woven in scales. See? Human tattoos mark stories. This one's loss. Squad died on Vega Prime. Reminder to fix what breaks. Sarah leaned in. Visor inches from the glow. Stories exposed? Common. Warriors, sailors, wear battles on skin. He traced lines slow. Serpent, endurance. Stars, fallen. No vows. No mates. Her plates shifted, clicked soft, bold. Jace met her visor. Steady.
5. Builds trust.
Pause stretched. Bay lights buzzed. Kip's optic flickered. Reboot. Jace stomped it dark. Sarah's gauntlet locked.
She pried it free.
Hiss of seals. Armored forearm gleamed. Plated but underplate skin swirled with bioluminescent sigils. Faint pulse. Interlocking vines. Thorns barbed precise.
Jace's breath caught. Beautiful.
Alien. Not human pretty. Fierce, like her. She thrust it forward. Test your curiosity. Look, he dropped gaze to deck plates. Rivets blurred. Permission to observe? Visor brightened. Granted. May I compare lines? Eyes stayed low. Affirm. Jace edged tablet closer. Pointed without touch. Your vines, loop eternal, endurance bond, she said. Voice modulated softer. Thorns, trials shared. Like my stars. He nodded deckward. Permission to rotate view?
She twisted arms slow. Glow intensified.
Humans ask. My kind assumes. Leads to breaches.
New rule, Jace said.
I ask. You answer. Or say stop. Agreed. Gauntlet hovered near his collar. Protective hover, not grab. Your ink. Does it glow? No tech. Just pigment. He risked a glance up. Her underplate skin gleamed violet. Sigils pulsed with her vents. Yours reacts to stress?
She flexed fingers. Glow dimmed.
Hidden under plates. Vows stay private till trusted. Trust flickered. Jace swallowed. One wrong word, captor or mate. Run watched. Permission to ask origin? He kept voice even.
She hesitated. Plate's word.
Clan right. 18th cycle. Bowed protection to kin.
Thorn sigil brightened. Thorn sigil brightened.
Failed once. Brother lost. Jace nodded. No pity. Action. My squad. Same. Vega dust storm. Fixed their rigs. Too late.
Parallel hit. Her gauntlet brushed his tattoo. Light, alloy cool.
Shared mark, not shared. Echoed. He held still. Pulse raced under skin. Rule 2. No touch without ask. Permission? Her finger traced serpent coil. Yeah. Warmth spread. Not alloy. Her skin peaked at joints. Silvery, tough. She withdrew. Glow steadied. Harmless curiosity. Proven. Bay alarms pinged soft. Quarantine clock. 1 cycle left. Ruin scan lingered in queue. Residual flag. Jace pocketed tablet. Kip's full wipe needs confirm.
Help? Sarah donned gauntlet.
Seals hissed tight. Lead.
He cracked Kip's secondary port. Wires tangled.
Here, archive flush. Her optic feed linked. Precise cut severed ghost data. Collaboration clicked. His improv. Her accuracy. Clear, she said. Run blind. Jace sealed it. Stood. Bay shrank closer. Her shadow loomed. Protector, not threat. Thanks. For the vouch. Reciprocity. Visor tilted.
Your questions disarmed.
He grinned faint. Good.
Trust's a fix, not a fight. Door alarms blared.
External ping. Rune again. No cargo drone inbound. Quarantine breach risk. Sarah shoved him behind console. Armor gleamed ready. Incoming. Stay low. Jace gripped tablet.
Her sigil glow leaked. Vow or warning?
Kip's optic winked alive in shadow. What had it archived now? He dove for the drone. One wrong glimpse, and her culture sealed them. Captor, mate, or dead. Sarah's gauntlet yanked him back. Mine. She crushed Kip's core under boot. Sparks died, but Q lit. Transmission sent. To Rune. Her visor snapped to him. Your hack? Traced? Jace checked tablet. Dread coiled.
Partial. He knows we talked vows.
Footsteps thundered. Rune's voice boomed. Val. Sigil exposure confirmed. Human claims mate mark. Surrender him. Sarah's plates locked. She planted between Jace and door. Glow blazed full. Thorns sharp. Jace rose.
Explain. Together.
One word decided it. Captor? Mate? Her gauntlet gripped his firm vow. Door cycled. Rune burst in. Stunners drawn. Proof. Sarah's voice steel. Query. Not claim. Rune's lenses word. Locked on their clasp. Joined hands. Sigil lit. Mate bond active. Jace froze. Her grip tightened. Not release. Trust teetered. Permission to speak? He whispered. Her helmet nodded once. Glow pulsed. His color now, violet serpent twist. Hell. One wrong word. Jace squeezed Sarah's gauntlet once. Run. Listen. No claim. I fixed her drone. Kip glitched, sent bad data.
Rune's stunners hummed, 4 lenses swiveled between them.
Human. Sigil exposure. Grip seal. Vol's plates locked defensive. Coercion protocol active. Sarah shifted. Her boot scraped deck plating. Glow throbbed violet. His eyes' hue twisted through thorns. She didn't release him. Jace kept voice level. Ask her. Direct. Rune's vents hissed. Vol. Confirm status. Query phase, Sarah said. Plates clicked, ready stance. Human competence verified. No bond initiated. Rune's manipulator twitched. Sigil lit in presence. Hand clasp. Station logs show isolation breach. Scandal vectors. Mate force or vow theft. Jace felt heat rise. Her grip anchored him.
Kip recorded a glow leak during repair. I asked what it meant.
That's it. Lens's word on Jace. Human skin bare. No plates. Orc tradition markings rumored. You probed Vol's vows? Sarah's visor snapped to Rune. Irrelevant. Quarantine him elsewhere. No. Rune pinged console. Alarms studied to yellow. Port lockdown. Vol, you stand accused of exposure negligence. Morgan, suspected provocateur. Joint quarantine Bay 7. Until audit clears. Sarah's plates tensed under his palm.
She tugged him toward the door.
Run flanked them. Stunners low. Jace matched her stride. Bay 7. Their bay. Forced lock-in.
Bulkhead sealed behind. Bay 7 hummed storage crates, tool racks, dim strips.
Kip's wreckage smoked in corner. Sarah released his hand. Visor scanned corners. Perimeter clear, she said. Armor locked position by hatch. Jace rubbed wrist. Glow faded on her pauldron. Still violet tinged. Audit how long? Cycle minimum. Station watches. She tapped comms panel. Run. Supplies inbound. Monitor only. Affirmative ping. Crate drone word in. Rations, water packs, medkits. Door, irised shut. Lock clunk echoed. Sarah paced. Hour 1. Full sweep. Gauntlets tested vents, lockers, seams. No gaps.
Jace unpacked tablet sync station chatter.
Whispers already. Vol sigil, human orc marked her. Use spiked. Scandal feed. He ignored it. Grabbed tape, tarps from locker. Stretched blue sheeting across bay center. Tool lockers flanked one side. His zone. Crates cordoned hers. Sarah paused mid-circuit. Visor tilted.
Division? Sleep space.
He sealed tape with yank. You check perimeters. I fix nest. She nodded once. Resumed patrol. Hour 2. Same route. Refused water break near him. Armor stayed sealed. Jace rigged hammock from straps. Tested weight. Solid. Stomach growled. Rations. Protein bricks. Carb paste. He fired camp stove. Mashed bricks with paste. Spices from kit. High-calorie sludge. Human fuel for long shifts.
Sarah circled back.
Hour 3. Visor locked on pot. Eat? He scooped first portion into bowl. Held it out. No words. Steam rose. She took it. Gauntlet steady. Popped visor seal. Brief. Mandibles clicked. Spooned fast. Bowl empty in 10 seconds. Jace served himself. Ate. Standing. More. Later. She set bowl down. Unclipped sidearm. Placed it square on crate table between zones. Power cell dimmed. Safe guide. Jace froze mid-bite. Trust token. Her eyes flicked to it. Glow pulsed faint on neck plate. Query permission, she said. Voice softer through seal.
He nodded. Set spoon down.
Ask. Mandible gestured his arm. Salvage scars, ink from shore leave. Foreshared? Jace leaned on crate.
Tattoos.
Human custom. Stories in skin. No vows. Just art. Memory. She cycled visor half open. Thorns gleamed under a personal script. Vulcan sigils bind. Exposed only to clanmates. Lit by intent. Yours glow none. Never glow.
Ink's dead.
He rolled sleeve higher. Shippin' stars faded at elbow. Lost buddy in wreck. Reminder. Fix fast. Trust tools. Sarah's plates shifted. Relaxed fraction. No coercion glow. Kip false logged query as claim. He tapped tablet. Runs audits pulling drone scraps now. Clears in hours? Doubt. She holstered sidearm halfway. Station feeds amplify. Vulcan plates reject bearskins. Jace snorted. Bearskin fixed your drone. Cooked mash. Tarped zones. Glow flickered. Testing violet again. Human competence. Adaptive. Vulcan. Rigid patrol. Hour 4. She swept perimeter. Paused at his hammock. Sleep viable? Tested. Yours? He nodded to crates. She stacked 2 into berth. Armor hummed. Servos settling. Sidearm stayed on table. Jace dimmed strips. Lay back. Station hum faded. Her patrol resumed. Lighter steps. Ping woke him. Hour 6. Tablet. Rune update. Audit stalled. Sigil trace partial. Quarantine extends. Behavioral logs mandatory. Sarah at table. Visor off fully. First time. Thorns, stark on blue hide. Mandibles worked second bowl. Extended, she said. Station bets. Scandal or severance. Jace sat up. Bets? Val dishonor high odds. She pushed bowl his way half full. Share. He took it. Warm. Ask straight. Sigils, what lights them? Clan query. Mate intent. Her claw traced thorn. Yours mimicked. Kip archived glow leak as bond start. Human fix. Talk it out.
He ate. No guessing.
Your turn.
She leaned forward.
Plates parted slight at shoulder. Venting trust. Armor off duty. Near you. Risk. Vulcan skin vows private. Got it. No peeking. He taped tarp tighter. Tarp's hold. Glow steadied violet. Her claw tapped his tattoo. Light. Story fuel. Endurance ink. Humans mark wins, losses. Keeps us moving. Adaptive. Sidearm slid his side of table. Full trust now. Hour 8. Perimeter. Check together. Weak seal. Jace patched with foam. Fixed. Drone pinged. Run. Vol. Morgan. Logs show sidearm transfer. Bond escalation. Sarah snatched comms. Trust token. Query phase. Negative optics. Ruin buzzed. Isolate further. No. Her plates locked. Not clearly. Human query. Effective. Jace grinned. Tell him we cook next batch together.
She cycled visor shut.
But glow burned bright. Violet thorns coiling his way. Station klaxon whooped. External breach alert. Bay shook. Sarah yanked him low. Sidearm snapped up.
Intruders.
Not ruin. Hatch rattled. Voices outside. Protesters. Ort made exposed. Open. Jace grabbed toolkit. Reinforce. Her gauntlet gripped his arm. Firm. Vow-like. Glow blazed full. Not captor. Partner. One wrong breach, and trust shattered. Or sealed. Hatch buckled. Prybar scraped metal. Shouts echoed. Orc made exposed. Free her. Sarah shoved Jace behind a crate stack. Her sidearm barked twice. Sparks flew from the hatch lock. Protesters yelped. Retreated. Jace yanked his toolkit open. Brace it. He slammed a weld plate over the dent. Torch flaring blue. Kip whirred overhead. Recording breach attempt. Alerting station sec. Sarah's gauntlet clamped his shoulder.
Hold.
Her voice hissed through visor strained. A shrill beep pierced the air. Red strobes flashed from her armor's chest plate. She slapped the panel. Beep persisted. Seal breach. Skin burn imminent. Jace froze. Heat vents hissed from her suit. Steam curling violet.
What do you need?
Silence it. Her claw jabbed controls. Alarm wailed, louder. Power surge from breach feedback.
Cooking inner layers. Protesters hammered again.
We see the glow. Vulcan traitor. Sarah cycled her sidearm. Fired low. Warning shots. Footsteps scattered. But her plates rattled now, servos whining. Jace dropped the torch. Grabbed the medkit from his belt. Privacy first. He slapped the bay's main breaker. Lights died. Darkness swallowed the space. Only his wrist lamp glowed, casting long shadows.
Kip's optic pinged.
Emergency protocol.
Low vis mode. Sarah slumped against the crate. Glow leaked brighter from shoulder seams. Violet thorns pulsing erratic. Patch required. Follow exact. He knelt, lamp angled low. Avoided her visor. Step by step. I'm listening. First, chant affirm.
Her voice clipped. Seal mend, vow bind.
Repeat. Seal mend, thou bind. Jace echoed. Words felt odd, but he matched her rhythm. Second, gasket proxy. She tapped her chest plate. Soft seal from your kit. Human foam strip. Aligned thorns. He ripped open the medkit, pulled a pliable gasket strip, salvage foam, rated for vacuum leaks, peeled it thin. Here, affirm, no rush touch. Foam molded to the micro thorns etched in her armor. Glow steadied slight. Third, heat bond. She extended a claw, pointed his multi-tool. Low cycle. 15 seconds. Counter. 3 breaths.
He fired the heat tool, cherry red, counted breaths.
1, 2, 3. Bonded clean. No scorch. Sarah's plates whirred. Vents cycled. Alarm silenced. Glow dimmed to steady violet. Jace exhaled. Holding. She paused. Visor hissed open. Helmet detached with a click. Cool air rushed in. Her face emerged, scaled, thorn-marked cheeks flushing deeper purple. Nostrils flared wide. 1 full breath cycle. In. Hold. Out. No steam. No burn. She snapped helmet back. Seal locked. Holds. Valken mend complete. Jace powered lights low. Not full privacy lingered. You good? Functional. Her claw brushed his wrist. Light. Deliberate. Glow coiled toward him again. Human adapt. Ritual honored. No peek. Didn't need to. He packed the kit. Tarp stay up anyway. Hatch rattled faint. Protesters gone? Kip scanned. Perimeter clear. Rune inbound. Sarah rose fluid. Sidearm holstered, but she handed it back. His side now?
No, she clipped it shared between them.
Query phase advances. Your fix. Thou like. Jace grinned. Teamwork. What's next? Cook that batch. Klaxon cut. Station sec pinged comms. Rune's voice buzzed. Val. Morden. Breach logged. Glow leak archived by Kip. Optics worsen. Orc coercion confirmed. Sarah snatched the comm.
Negative.
Morden mended seal. Ritual observed. Trust query. Proven.
Seal mend?
Rune hesitated. Balkan private. Feed speculate bond seal. Human query direct. Her plates shifted. Venting comm. No isolation. Joint patrol. Jace leaned in. Tell him we reinforce the hatch. Together. Rune buzzed static, but isolate feeds. Protest spread. Comms cut. Sarah turned. Lamp caught her visor reflection. Thorns mirrored his ink. Your mark. Endurance. Matches Vulcan vow?
He tapped his forearm tattoo.
Yeah. Lost a rig once. Got this after. Reminder. Fix what breaks. Adaptive. Her gauntlet gripped his toolkit. Shared weight. Kip. Archive men blog. No glow leak edit. Drone beeped compliance. Bay hummed quiet. Hour 9 ticked. Perimeter check loomed. Jace scanned vents. His foam patch held from earlier. Sarah pointed a new weak spot. High grade. There. Pry risk. He boosted up. Foam sprayed precise. Sealed. She caught him down. Steady grip. Glow brightened. Not alarm. Intent. Voices echoed distant. More protesters. Hatch secure, but station feeds buzzed. Rune's caution rang true. 1 leak, rumors exploded. Jace met her visor. Question. Those thorns on your skin. Vows mean what exactly? She cycled air. Plates parted. Slide at neck trust vent. Might intent. Life scale. Private etch. Exposed. Claim public. Got mimicked. Yours earlier. Glow, leak.
He nodded Kip. Accident? Affirm.
But. Effective query. Claw traced his tattoo again. Firmer. Losses. Stories.
He shrugged. Keeps us going.
No secrets. Her voice softened. You honored ritual. Saw none. Trust. He extended hand. Toolkit swapped seamless. Ask next time, she clasped. Scales warm through glove.
Agreed.
Patrol now. They moved tandem,
Kip trailed. Bay vents whispered clean.
but comms crackled. Rune again. Val. Feeds show shared arm. Sidearm dual clip. Bond escalation. Emergency isolate. Sarah's glow flared violet blaze. Claw tightened on Jace's. Query him back. Protesters chanted faint outside.
Hatch groaned test. Trust held.
But station eyes watched. One wrong word, and vows shattered public. Ore ignited. Sarah's claw dug into Jace's glove. Kiri Rune. Jace tapped his comment. Dockmaster, it's Morgan. Feeds show what, exactly? Rune's voice hissed static. Shared markings. Vulcan etch. Legal claim. Your arm mimics hers. Protesters swarm. Isolate Base 17 or I vent it. Sarah snatched the comm. Run. False trigger. Human ink predates contact. No claim. Ruin cut the line. Jace eyed the sealed hatch. Protester chants thrummed louder. Vow sigil map.
Show me.
Sarah released his hand. She peeled back her armor cuff. Exposed a forearm panel. Etched grid glowing faint violet. Vulcan law code. Thorn segment here. Her claw stabbed a cluster of barbs matching his tattoo. Query activates. Public exposure demands witness or bond ratification.
Jace leaned close.
Glow pulsed under her scales, not anger. Calculation. Accident lit it. Kip scan confirmed. Kip word forward. Log. Human dermal art non-Valkan. Mimicry incidental. Glow response. Cultural sync. 87% match. Sarah's visor tilted.
Drone truth binds less than oath.
She traced his tattoo again. Claw lingered. Your mark. Stories. Bar fight win. Ship crash survivor. Ink flexed with it. Humans wear battles. No hide. Her glow steadied green. Vulcan etch once. Life scale. She tapped the map. This segment. Mate intent. Exposed, it triggers station law. Ratify or refute. Protesters hammered the hatch. Metal groaned. Jace gripped his toolkit. Fix first. Apology after. Sarah boosted him to the next grate. He sprayed foam precise. She caught his descent. Grip firmer. Right formal, retract. Trade script. They dropped behind a bulkhead. Kip projected a holopad. Jace pulled stylus. Scrambled Vulcan runes from memory. Blocky, thorn-edged. Sarah watched. Glow flickered approval. He scrolled. Incident query. Unintended. Human mark casual record. Not vow mimic. Honor Vulcan privacy. Retract exposure. Morgan. Jace. Read. He slid the pad. Her claw hovered. Phrasing weak. Casual record insults etch. She erased lines. Redrew. Human dermal archive predates observance. Query sought understanding, not activation. Respect Vulcan sanctity. No intent to bind. Jace nodded. Better. Add protection? She paused. Claw danced. Station assumes no coercion. Vulcan witness voluntary. Human cleared pending testimony. Smart. Jace copied to official format. Submits as cultural incident report? Affirm. Sarah sealed her edit with a scale print. Report filed. Retract isolation. Rune's face bloomed hollow, multi-eyed, frilled, insufficient. Public hearing, cycle 3. Vulcan testifies armored. No skin exposure or coercion claims stick.
Human? You stand accused of vow theft.
Accused? Jace's gut tightened. Vow theft, legal trigger. Rune's frills quivered. Mark isn't decoration. Etch demands blood or bond. Protesters demand your airlock. Sarah's voice cut in. I testify. Armor, full. Rune eyed her.
Prove free will. Bay lockdown holds till then.
Hollow winked out. Silence hit. Hatch rattled harder. Jace met Sarah's visor. Protective relationship? She cycled air. You sealed my hull. I shield your mark. Claw brushed his tattoo. Glow synced faint. His skin tingled under ink. Kip beeped. Lockdown protocol. Resupply drone inbound. 8 cycles. Forced proximity sealed. Jace checked vents. Clear. Stories time? Build trust. Sarah nodded. Armor plates shifted. Neck vent wider. Vulcan first. Thorns. Clan vow. Mates etch match. Exposed. Station ratifies. Or duels. Duels? Jace grinned. Humans dueled with words, fists. Aliens with law? Claws. Till yield. Her claw flexed. You fought? Plenty. He rolled sleeve higher, pointed fresh ink. A foam sprayer coiled like a serpent. This? Your weak spot fix. Glow brightened. Honor mark. Scales warmed through glove. Human casual fascinates. Protesters chanted, Fief, ratify or die. Jay stood. Toolkit out. Next leak. Sarah pointed high conduit. There. Pry.
He boosted.
Foam hissed perfect. Descent. Her grip lingered. Hand to hand now, no glove barrier. Her scales rough warm. His skin bare. Trust.
She murmured. Ask.
He echoed. Kept recorded silent. Cycles blurred. They patched Bay's tandem. Her questions probed. Human losses, etched why. Remind us. Fight harder. Jace wiped sweat. His casual flexes, shirt sleeves rolled, drew her visor lock. Space Orc bulk, Rune called it. To her? Fascination, she shared. Vulcan hide till mate. Public etch. Scandal. Your exposure, my fault. Jace paused mid-spray. Hearing prep, Sarah projected map again.
Testimony script.
Claw guided his stylus. Close now, armor hummed against his side. He wrote her words, her corrections pressed near. Glow violet soft. Drone dropped rations. Kip unpacked. Nutrient bars. Water packs. Protesters' noise dulled to drone. Night cycle dimmed lights. Jace leaned bulkhead. Sarah beside. Armor plates loosened slight. Neck vent breathed his air. Human habit, proximity comfort, she asked. Survival. He offered bar. Share. Claw took half. Bond trait. Slow. Earned.
Calm crackled cycle 3.
Rune. Hearing now. Airlock escort. Vulcan armor seal. Or forfeit. Sarah stood. Plates clicked shut. Shield me. Jace. Gripped toolkit-like weapon. Always.
Hatch cycled. Protester eyes glared. Dozens. Frilled. Scaled.
Rune waited, flanked by enforcers. Hearing chamber buzzed, station-wide feed. Hollow projected their baywork. Shared arms. Glow sinks. Rune intoned, Vulcan vol. Testify. Coerced? Sarah's voice boomed. Negative. Human competence sealed hull breach. Query honored ritual. Mark casual. Human normal. Jace stepped forward. Report stands. Edited by her claw. Rune scanned. Claws protects human. Vulcan free will affirmed. Murmurs rippled, but glow sync. A frill demanded. Bond evidence. Sarah parted neck plate slight. Trust vent. Mutual.
Jace's tattoo itched.
He rolled sleeve. Stories. No secrets. Glow flared station-wide. Violet blaze. Rune's frills flattened. Incident closed. But watch proximity. Rumors linger. Protesters grumbled retreat. Back in bay. Lockdown lifted. Sarah's claw found Jace's. Hearing held. Trust built. Kip beeped. Log cross species sync 94%. Recommend patrol tandem.
She laughed. Rare chime. Affirm.
But compinged private. Rune. Unofficial. Protesters splintered. Hardliners plot dual challenge. Vow trigger live. Blood or bond incoming. Sarah's grip tightened. Glow blazed. Station wanted more than words. Jace stepped through the airlock into the hearing chamber. Hands raised high. Palms open. Enforcers flanked the hatch. Their frills quivering. Station protesters packed the benches. Scaled faces twisted in accusation. Holo screens flickered alive, broadcasting bay footage. His tattoo glowing violet against Sarah's exposed sigil. Dockmaster Rune loomed at the dais, claws tapping a data slate. Morgan. Unarmed? Affirmed. Jace spread his fingers wider. Search me. Rune's enforcer approached, scanner humming over Jace's jumpsuit. No weapons. No tools, just ink on skin. The drone kip hovered at Jace's shoulder, lenses whirring. Clear. The enforcer grunted. Run nodded. Sit. Vulcan enters next. Jace dropped into the accused's bench, heart steady. Sarah's grip from the bay lingered in his palm, warm, clawed, trusting. Protesters hissed as her armored form cycled through the hatch. Plates sealed tight, Violet glow pulsing faint beneath. Rune intoned, voice booming station-wide.
Hearing.
Vow trigger challenge.
Hardliner petition. Human Morgan accused of sigil coercion.
Sentence. Blood duel or bond forfeit. Protesters cheered, frills flaring red. Sarah slammed her claw on the table. Objection. Proceed by law. Ruin's frills twitched. Valken. Testify. Did the human demand your mark's exposure? Sarah straightened, reciting from memory. Vow sigil code, section 4.2. Exposure requires query of intent. No leading trap voids claim. Witness logs mandatory. Query honored. No coercion.
Protesters murmured. A hardliner frill leader stood.
Lies. Glowsync proves bond force. Rune turned to Jace. Rewords. Repeat the original line. Jace leaned forward. Goal, prove consent. No guessing. Show the record.
Kip. Replay cleaned log.
Timestamps active. The drone beeped, projecting hollow. Bay breach sealed. Sparks fading. Sparks fading. Timestamp, cycle 3, 1427. Jace's voice. Hey, Sarah. Mind if I check that glow? Matches my ink here. Cool story? Sarah's reply. Query affirmed. Protesters leaned in. Glowsync timestamp followed. Violet flare, mutual. Ruin's claws scraped slate. Human normal? Jace nodded. Earth protocol. Ask permission. Recorded. No assumptions.
Repeat your line verbatim, Ruin pressed. No rephrase.
Jace met the dockmaster's gaze. Mind if I check? That's the ask. Permission granted. Human casual. Your vow deep. Hardliner snarled. Trap.
He phrased to coerce.
Sarah rose. Plates hissing. Witness refutes. She faced the chamber. Claws on neck plate. Click. One plate unlatched. Sigil bare. Violet pulsing steady. Gasps rippled. She held it open 3 seconds. Eyes on Jace. Then sealed it herself. Clawlock snapping firm.
Agency full. Her voice cut sharp.
No force. Trust query honored. Protesters fell silent. Run's frills flattened. Demonstration noted. Log timestamps align. Challenge. Paused. Jace exhaled. Sarah's plate reseal echoed in his chest. Trust made visible. But the hardliner leaped up. Not enough? Duel now, prove bond or blood. Ruin raised claw. Petition tabled. Proximity monitor active. Dismissed. Chamber buzzed as crowds filed out. Whispers sharp. Jace stood, Kip trailing. Sarah fell in step, armor brushing his arm. Lesson landed, she murmured. Trust asked. Trust given. Jace's tattoo itched under sleeve. Violet echo faint.
Kip beeped. Log update. Agency demo 100% sync.
Recommend tandem patrol. They reached the bay hatch. Lockdown seals blinked green. Inside, tools waited, half-repaired hull patch glowing under work lamp. Sarah paused at threshold. Run's pause buys time. Hardliners circle. Jace gripped his toolkit. We ask, no guesses. What's their dual code? Her frill vent softened. Blood draw severs vows. Survivor claims mark rights. He rolled sleeve, tattoo stark. Mine's just ink. Stories from home. No claim. She traced it with claw tip. Light, testing. To Vulcan, Vowbear. Private. Station klaxon whooped, proximity alert. Hollow feed pinged. Hardliner squad at bay outer lock. Frills red, blades drawn. Sarah's plates locked tight.
Incoming.
Jace hefted welder.
Together, affirm. Her claw clasped his wrist.
Glow flared. Violet bond. Hatch rattled. Kip scanned. 5 hostiles. Vow trigger armed. Jace sealed inner door. Sarah, your lead on protocol? She nodded, reciting law. Defend without mark exposure.
Non-lethal hold. Protesters breached outer.
Fists pounded. Yield the Vulcan. Jace patched a vent seal, buying seconds. Kip, jam their comms. Drone zipped. Emitters pulsing. Static crackled outside.
Sarah vented frill. They guess intent.
We ask truth. Hollow comms lit. Run's face. Stand down. Hearing reconvince dawn cycle. Morgan, Vulcan, report neutral. Hardliners snarled retreat, blade sheathed reluctant. Bay quieted. Jace wiped sweat. Sarah's claw lingered on his arm. Close, he said. Trust held. She parted neckplate slight. Sigil glow steady. querying. He touched his tattoo.
Story time? No secrets.
Her chime laugh echoed. Affirm. Slow. Kip, sync 97%. Patrol tandem optimal. Dawn cycle loomed. Runes reconvene meant deeper problogs, marks, maybe full exposure trial. Station feeds buzzed rumors. Human orc tattoo claims Vulcan vow. Sarah sealed plate. We turned to consent again. Jace nodded. Ask me anything. Her eyes locked.
Some? He flexed arm, scars beneath faded.
Fixer life, patches hold. Claw traced deeper. Glow synced brighter. Com pinged private run. Hardliners demand mark inspect. Bring proofs. Or forfeit bay. Sarah's grip tightened. Lesson 2. Outside, frills gathered anew. Station wanted blood, or unbreakable bond. Rune's frill flared wide on the hollow screen. Incident logs verified. Protesters dispersed. Case cleared. No mark coercion detected. Jace leaned against the salvage bay console, arms crossed. His tattoo itched under the station's dry air recyclers. Sarah stood rigid beside him, her armor plates locked tight. Kip hovered at knee height, optic whirring as it synced the feed. Rune's claws tapped the desk. Vulcan, reassignment, approved. Transfer to Core Patrol, away from Morgan's vessel.
Complications. Sarah's vents hissed steam.
Negative, Dockmaster. I remain. Rune blinked multifaceted eyes. Hardliners still buzz. Your sigil exposure, public misread. Human ink provokes. Separate duties stabilize. Jace watched her neck plate. Glow faint through seams. She chose this bay. Chose tandem. I signed joint duty contract, Sarah said.
Savage ops require Vulcan security.
Rune's frill drooped contract. Contract locks you 2 cycles minimum. No solo rotations. Confirm? Affirm. Sarah extended claw. Hollow pad materialized. She slashed signature. Binding code pulsed green. Kip, beep. Contract logged. Sync 100%. Rune side vents. Approved. Bay access restored. Avoid frill gatherings. Screen winked out. Jace exhaled. You didn't have to lock in like that. Sarah turned. Her gaze pinned him. Choice. Not guess. We ask now. Station claxons quieted outside. Protesters gone. Bay seals hissed open. Jace grabbed his toolkit. Dawn cycle done. Ship's quarters? Debrief proper. She nodded once. Claws clicked on deck plating as they boarded the Indomitable. Kip trailed, scanning bulkheads. Jace sealed the inner hatch. Ship hum settled. Engines low, life support purring. His fixer bay doubled his quarters. Bunk, tool racks, salvage halls stacked neat. No frills. Practical. Sarah paced the narrow space. Armor gleamed under strip lights. Rumors claim your ink vows me. Orc mark dominance. Jace set toolkit down. Sat on bunk edge. Tattoos? Ship scars. Stories and skin. Not vows. He rolled sleeve. Exposed forearm ink. Wrench crossed with comet trail. Faded burns beneath. Her claw hovered. Traced air above it. Vulcan sigils bind eternal. Exposed only to vowed. Private. Kip docked in corner charger. Query. Sigil protocol. Record for logs. Standby, Sarah snapped. Drone powered down. Jace met her eyes. Formal phrasing clicked. Her law speak. Sarah Vulcan, will you show vow sigil again, in private? She froze. Vents cycled slow. No chime laugh. No retreat. Claws moved to shoulder clasps. Click. One plate loosened. She chose this. Her decision. Plate slid free. Revealed scaled shoulder deep blue, etched with glowing sigil. Vines coiled, pulsing soft violet.
Intimate. Vowed.
Jay stayed still. Watched. No grab. No stare. She unclasped chest guard. Steam wisped from joints. Torso plating parted. Underneath. Armored bodysuit. Seamless. Sigil trailed down ribcage. Half-formed vines. One blank curve empty. Claw pointed there. Uninked segment gleamed bare scale. Incomplete. Add made mark later. When vowed true. Jace nodded slow. Heart thumped steady. Her choice exposed this. Not complete? He asked.
Seek partner worthy.
Glow brightened on traced blank. Asks truth. Holds without force. Station distant from faded. Ship cocooned them. Kip silent. Jay stood. Peeled shirt overhead. Tossed aside. Turned back bare. Scars crisscrossed from hull breaches. Ink panels between. Salvage runes. Lost crew memorials. No vows. Just human fixer life.
Offer counter, he said. Your paint.
Temporary. Reversible. Match sigil on me. She circled. Claw ghosted his spine. Cool. Precise. Valken temp mark fades cycle. Signals intent. Not bind. Do it. He knelt slight back level. Ask first. You're laid. Vents whooshed approval. She fetched pod from armor pouch. Squeezed luminescent ink, violet blue. Claw dipped. Traced first fine curve on his shoulder blade. Warm tingle spread. Glow ignited under skin, matched hers. Jace felt it sink, not pain. Bond. She paused at blank segment match. Here, your choice mark later, if worthy.
He glanced back. Sigil gleamed twin now.
Hers permanent. His temp. Equal step. Feels right, he said. No guesses. Pressed firm. Glow pulsed brighter. His skin, her scale. Ship lights dimmed autocycle. Quarters warmed.
Kip's optic flickered on. Anomaly. Glow sync 112%.
Mark protocol novel. Log. Sarah's chime laugh echoed low. Log affirm. Trust data.
Jace rose, faced her, armor half shed, bodysuit taut.
Claws flexed. No plates between now. Not full. Her pace. Next salvage run, he said. Tandem hits harder. Affirm. Claw brushed his new mark. They guess duel. We build. Con pinged. Run private. Contract breach rumors. Hardliners petition inspector. Joint mark proofs. Due noon. Sarah resealed partial armor. Glow hit again, but not from him.
Jace pulled shirt on.
Ink tingled fresh. Ask me proofs. We deliver. Her eyes locked. Frill vented steam. Ready. Station stirred beyond hull. Hardliners wouldn't wait. Bond glowed hotter.